who showed up, and people who remember names like Forrest and Get Right and everyone else. Like, people actually do remember the game and remember some of the legends that played 1.6 especially. So I feel like there's still like lots of there's a foundation to build on if you wanted to do it. There's a history with the region. It's actually surprising to me that no one's put more effort into it, because it feels like a market that is just ready to be conquered. So,
well, it's a good question, I think, by Paula as well to ask. You know, is it time for organizations to support that, or Valve itself? I think Thorin actually made a really good point when he was doing his verse Reddit thing, and it may not even been Thorin who made it. It might have been a comment he was reading, but you know, people are going to go to these internet cafes, and are they going to pay, you know, a decent amount of money to download Steam and then Counter-Strike, or they could just click, oh, there's Crossfire, it's on the desktop.
There are tons of, like, you know, local issues that you have to sort of overcome. I think there are also, like, you know, like licensing issues and stuff like that you have to deal with. So
government issues as well.
Government issues. It's definitely not easy, but I think it's about time.
Well,
I've been to an event in China actually that was cancelled by the government.
Wow.
Brought back on a week later.
Wow. Well, I would love. There's a lot we could say about the Asian scene. We got into a bit of Shock's thing about whether or not he could be the best player in the world. That's another conversation we could go forever. But unfortunately, the teams are what matter, and they are ready. The knife round has apparently already been completed. So very, very quickly, guys, I just want predictions. I know it's kind of I think this one's seemingly obvious, but let's see what we got.
Yeah, I mean, we kind of have to throw this for a 2-0, don't we? Just because of Titan. I mean, the fact that Scream is in here, normally you'd say, you know, bringing on a fifth player, you know, is a problem, but Scream's been playing with these guys before, so I think the adjustment period is going to be shorter. So I think Titan are going to take it 2-0, but I actually very much look forward to seeing Skyred play here on LAN. I think it's going to be exciting.
Yeah, it is. I do agree with that. I second that also. Yeah, I think it's going to be 2-0 to Titan. I think that's quite obvious. But I would like to point out, it's going to be fun to see this crazy guy play with the statistics he's been pulling off in Asia.
Yeah.
So how's that going to translate into European play?
Yeah, I still have to agree. It's going to be a 2-0. Let's just see if what the Skyred guys can bring.
All right, well, it might be the perfect situation for Screen to make his Titan return, and with this roster, obviously not this exact roster, you know what I mean, back with some former teammates, but debut, I guess, with Titan. But I echo what you guys say. I think it's going to be really exciting to see Kiyu play, and I wish them all the best going into this. But to bring you the action, to bring you the game, it's going to be DDK and Semler.
All right, thanks very much for the handoff, and we're going to be getting into our first match of the day here. It's going to be Titan versus Skyred, and, well, I think at least Zach made a lot of fans with that interview.
Yeah, it's such a cool storyline. I mean, my heart was warmed. I don't know about yours, but, I mean, clearly these guys don't get a lot of attention when it comes to LANs in general, just as was highlighted. So for them to come all the way, because it's pretty far to go from Vietnam to Sweden. So I'm really hyped to see what they can bring with this opportunity. And I mean, we were talking about the map pool. We were both really surprised that Titan allowed, because I mean, you know, it doesn't matter what's going on here. You want to make it as easy for yourself. You want to win. And I feel like they've kind of let something go here for Skyred. They're going to be playing maps that they're comfortable with.
Yeah, so well, that's the main thing, right? Apparently, if you check the stats, Skyred, they don't have any history on Train or Overpass, so that kind of makes you think, well, maybe we should be playing those maps instead, because right now, Titan have allowed basically two of Skyred's strongest maps to get through. I don't think that this is going to change the end result. I still think that the experience, the raw aim that's on Titan is going to make the difference, but Skyred could still show us something when they're comfortable on the map. They could still show us, maybe a glimmer of what they're capable of. But already, I do like this start here from Johnny P. Bit of a peek into mid just to get the info, see how many people are going over from Titan. But yeah, look at this. I mean, Shoxy, he just doesn't care. He just walks out into mid looking for headshots.
Yeah, pretty typical Shox. And I mean, usually we see kind of aggressive meta at the moment for the CTs to get some information. This is kind of halfway. Just Shox really getting aggressive, looking for info. He's going to actually back away. He's got Scream there as well, the headshot machine right behind him. And that's definitely good backup as Skyred are slowly taking some control in towards mid. We can see that Xbox smoke coming in so they can try to cover that approach towards Catwalk. So a very tentative beginning we have here. Both teams feeling each other out.
And this is very smart. I mean, they spot two guys mid. They start to work their way up Cat. We already have the smokes in position here. There's a full set of nades on Dark Lord. So he's got that smoke. You might want to drop that down into CT. Looks like that's going to be the plan. And then he has the HE to clear out the A side if he wants to, put it into Goose. There are options here. Zach goes jumping down into CT straight up the slope. They've clearly done their homework. This is looking very solid. Smith does take one headshot, but he will get overwhelmed by Toucan. And the plan is going to come through.
Yeah, this is looking quite good, but Scream is quite close. Moving through the slope, trying to get himself some shots from elevator. The jump shots not quite connecting just yet. Only 2 players here for Skyred. They need to hit the headshots, and here come the Frenchmen. Crazy Guy with 2. That's going to be an excellent result. Both remaining players very low. Oh, lasting tag. 8 HP left on existence. Crazy Guy, can he pull this one off? Oh, he's going to get it. Excellent start by Skyred. I love it. Such a well-constructed round, and what a finish as well.
There we go, boys. We got a game. I love it, Skyred. They start off strong, and you're right. I mean, everything, they had a plan going into that round. They gathered the info, spotted 2 guys mid, decided to take it up cat, get onto that A side, and they actually pull it off. And Crazy Guy, well, he's living up to his name, right? There was a lot of focus on Crazy Guy at the begin with. He seems to be the star player on this lineup, and he's just tearing through Titan right now in the pistol, and he gets the first kill of this round.
I feel really excited right now.
I know, me too.
Because it's so cool. Just to see that level of thought behind their pistol round. Man, what else are these guys going to show us here so far today? Already getting a nice result here, but they're against a very individually strong team here, and Shox is looking for a close push. He's going for it. Just under the flashbang there. They won't expect this. Shox doing the Shox. He's going to get the first kill there into Dark Lord. Excellent damage from Shox, and that's going to key the rest of his teammates to go in for the aggression. We see RPK trying to make his way through. Shox trying to pick out weapons as well, but it's being deflected largely by Skyred, leaving just Smith alone. It was a nice attempt there by Titan. It could have fallen apart for Skyred, but they've got that 3 versus 1 advantage now, and all they have to do is move together, play the trades, and they've got this round in the bag. But how much damage can Smith do? That's really the question right now.
Now they're going to be lining it up, and he misses the first shot. No second chance here for Smith. Gets overwhelmed. And again, that lack of respect, that's what Skyred are setting up for as well. It seems to me like they kind of expect Titan to disrespect them by just pushing out onto the map, trying to look for easy frags. Shox did catch 1 man off guard, but then Zach stabilized very quickly there for Skyred. I mean, it's worth pointing out that in the interview as well, they've only had like a week to prepare. They've only had like a week to actually prepare for this event, Skyred. They just got the invitation to come here and play. So I'm really happy already. In these first 2 rounds, it's not really willy-nilly, unthought-out stuff that we're seeing here. There's clearly a method to the madness.
Yeah, the madness led by none other than the Crazy Guy, which is pretty awesome name, I've got to say. And Skyreds at the moment just playing it easy. They've got, of course, an anti-eco to be executing currently, and they are just playing it very safe and solid and trying to make sure they're not going to get pushed. Of course, we saw them defending the force buy very well, and this round looks a little bit different from them as they know that there's no gear on Titan. Just trying to hold on to all these areas. Bunny P looking to get these frags here. Scream's going to go down, but not without a fight. There is a dink going on, so some damage being done here onto Skyred, but RPK, he's got a lot of work to do. As the smoke goes down, he's going to go close straight through it as well. Actually, he's just going to hide in there. He's going to find the timing to come out. There's the first headshot found, but the returns are there for Skyred. Almost a clean round and methodical. That is the way I would describe this round and generally their play so far.
Yeah, they're keeping their cool because you can always have in prac, right, or when you're actually getting these competitions underway for Skyred, for a team like Skyred, right, when you go up against top European teams, what you've gone through in prac, the method behind everything, that might fall apart, right? Nerves might play a factor, and they might start making mistakes. It doesn't seem to be the case, but now we go into the real game. We get into the buy round, and Toucan's going to get that long spawn looking there. Flash goes out, and he's just off on the timing. Shoots between both players there for Titan. So RPK will be able to get down at the pit, and it looks like Smiths will be supporting him there as well. One fun fact is that Titan, it looks like nobody wants to have anything to do with the M4A1 anymore. It's all A4 across the board.
Yeah, the interesting thing in this round as well for me from Skyred's perspective is that they actually had, okay, maybe the timing pick attempt, and as far as Titan know, you know, it looks like a normal round, maybe just the AWPer there just trying to play the timing, but the entire team was actually outside long, ready to actually react to the kill. So clearly they wanted to go for that. So now they're having to rethink the round because the pick didn't come from that initial aggression. So now we've got the rotation back towards upper dark. So what are they looking for here? What is the going to cause them to just queue in that rush? I wonder, because it does seem like they really want to rush in this round.
Yeah, it does seem like they're almost treating it like an anti-eco, where they're just grouped up as this unit. It's also kind of similar to the current meta, where it's like you leave one guy alone, he kind of does his own thing, and then you move around with this death squad on the map. So in case you do run into somebody from Titan, you trade really quickly, and then you act based off that kill. Right now, it's going to come down to a very tricky play here from Scream. There's the flash out from Existence, and Scream will drop the bomb carrier. He gets flashed in turn, though, but Existence with the spray down will be able to pick up 1 kill. And Scream with the double. He's just locking it down. A 1v3 now for Crazy Guy.
Yeah, he's back to the shenanigans again, but he's got such a horrible task to deal with. 3 players looking for the scoped kill. There it is. Oh, Shox! It's going to come in just outside of his scope, and he's going to get the frag. And it's quite cool. I mean, again, so much you can see, so much thoughts going to Skyred's play, and it's the kind of stuff you just don't see in European or North American Counter-Strike so far. It's just, it is a bit different, and that's really nice to see, because in a sense, North American Counter-Strike, although it is different, it is kind of globalized to an extent. They are kind of playing within the European metas that has come to define the game currently. But here we go into a new round, still the AWP on Crazy Guy, and an okay buy for Skyred overall. Let's see what they have to do with it. But so, so far I think Titan has started to give them a bit of respect. They are kind of chilling back at the moment.
I agree. They're much more standard kind of stuff coming out from Titan now. We don't really see the aggro push. And I think Shox, he might have learned his lesson, saying, "Wait, okay, I thought this was going to be easy. I just walk up there with the 5-7, get all these kills." Instead, he got slapped. So I'm getting that feeling that now Titan, or it's always what we're talking about, right? If you're the underdog in the match, you have to make the other team respect you. You have to earn it. And they just might have accomplished that, Skyred, because right now, Titan, they are setting up within a very aggressive situation. There, Smith changes the angle, gets the headshot on Dark Lord as he tries to push up Cat. It's not going to get any easier here for Skyred, because now if Titan are taking him seriously, we need to see some big plays from them, basically, to crack this map open.
But Shox is going to get pop flash straight through the smoke. Oh, the pop flash is perfect. Shox almost gets 2 kills, but that movement did way more damage than just a kill. Now all the information has gone to Titan as well. They know this. All the rest of the players are on Catwalk. Shox saw everything. Skyred now have to do this with a lot of individual skill. Scream's there below, and Crazy Guy, once again, this guy's going to open it up, but Scream's going for the taps. He's not going to find anything just yet from below, and that's going to allow Skyred to get themselves onto the bomb site. Zach will go down, but can that bomb at least be planted? There it is, and RPK looking for that engagement. He's going to go down. We've got a 2-on-2 on our hands.
Yeah, and the AWP, oh, Crazy Guy can't flick fast enough. He's not going to get the shot, and then Existence, just that man advantage, that crossfire, sets it up nicely there for Titan. They should be able to save the AWP as well for Smith if he wants it back. Existence should be picking that up now. But so far, Skyred are really making Titan earn this one. 3 kills means that Titan's economy really isn't going to get out of hand. They're going to have to start, one of them is going to have to force up in this situation. So this should still be a round of eco for Skyred. They've lost 2 in a row, and it does look, it does look like it's going to be pistols, couple flashes. Yeah, just the bare minimum here to make it work.
One of the interesting things so far that I've noticed is that Skyred haven't really gone for any kind of information plays. We'll have to just hold that thought whilst we just give witness to the madness up middle. I think we'll probably start to see a lot more of this as the match progresses, as the economy gets better for Titan, as they get more comfortable playing against Skyred. But yeah, something that's very common in the European meta, of course, is to try to just entry into the double doors just to clear out players who could be listening in by the closed double doors, and also to see if they've got a CT player defending from CT spawn, because it kind of tells you a lot about how the CTs are set up around the map. Skyred so far haven't been trying to push Titan so much. They've just been kind of chilling back in kind of the almost what is a given, Catwalk, Dark, and so on. So I'm curious if Skyred are going to have more aggressive map control plays. We did see that one attempt previously to try to take long, but it never kind of panned out for them.
Now we have to see if Skyred are going to go for the early aggro, if it's just going to be cover. It does look like, for now, Crazy Guy, he's got his AWP again, a bit more aggressive with the gap shot there. He's not going to get the kill. Instead, it's going to be Johnny P just rushing straight in here. They're looking for the angle. Scream is all alone on this site, gets only the 1 kill, but they've got control now. Pop flash in, Existence trying to buy the time. He runs right into the door, picks up the 1, but again, fair trade. Only problem this time is that Shoxy takes out Dark Lord, so they do maintain the man advantage here, Titan.
Yeah, and the bomb is going to go down, and we've got Crazy Guy still alive, so that means hope is there, but Tucon's going to go straight through the smoke. Oh, this is an excellent play, and Crazy Guy's going to lock down Upper Dark as well. So now it's a 2-on-1. Shox is going to find the kill, but now Tucon, how clutch is this guy? He's running all the way around. Is Shox just going to go for the hold? He can't really afford to do that. He's got no information of where Tucon is. He is coming from Dark, and he's going to arrive, and Shox is going to be aware. And now this is a great position. He's going to go for the smoke, defuse. Can Tucon find the frag in time? He's going for the smoke. Yes! Oh, no! That was so close! Milliseconds there. Tucon will not get it. But Skyred, what a great effort. I can't believe it. That's daylight robbery, Semler.
Oh, that's heartbreaking. Tucon, why did you flash? That's the only thing. The one mistake, it was perfect. But all he needed to do was not flash because Shoxy had no idea where he was playing from. He clearly thought he was on B slope. That one flash from Upper Dark, I mean, Shoxy isn't going to hesitate when he gets the info like that.
Wow, Smith's, I expected him to hit that shot, but he's got the support there on Catwalk. Shoxy doing the Shoxy. Up by the barrels, and he's been spotted. He's kind of whiffing a few shots as well, so Skyred will avoid early casualties in this round. to what is going to be, I think, a frequent aggression. Although that said, Smith is still peaking, and Existence picked up the AWP as well. So they are really trying to assert a lot of dominance there. Now that they know that Skyred can't really afford an AWP, or it's unlikely for them to have one. So it's quite a cool choice by Titan, I'd say.
Yeah, and they might look, I mean, yeah, there you go, Toucan. He was looking to get the punish on those double ops, getting really close to the doors. It seemed like if had there been the chance, he would have tried to push through there, see if he couldn't pick up a kill real quick. But it is man advantage for Titan right now after Shox' early aggression. Shox even managed to get out of there intact. But the nades are starting to get light on Titan's side. That's not too much of a problem, though, because the clock is running down. We're approaching 40 seconds, and Skyred, it's going to be pressure on them now to make the play. Interesting choice for them to go long as well when they know there's a double op. They're going to have to deal with it, but great flash onto RPK. He somehow lives, though. He's down to 2 HP, but he does get hunted. Smith will pick off Toucan in the meantime, and now it's going to get difficult here for Skyred. Missed shot by Smith. 2 missed shots, in fact, but with only 20 seconds left, they're running out of time.
Wow, Crazy Guy's just going to swap straight for the AWP. Screen's going to go in straight away. They're lining up as well, but he can't see because of the smoke, and Zach is going to get a team kill on Crazy Guy. Oh, that's so unfortunate there for Skyred, and this time is running low. Titan are doing exactly what they need to do here, and the push will never reach the bomb site. It won't even get there with anybody left alive. It was a good effort, and but something that is the most surprising about that round is how many missed opportunities there were for Titan. How many shots were fired, yet how few people died.
And also the fact that, I mean, Skyred should be fine with this. They still managed to do quite a bit of damage to Titan's economy. Shox just spent his entire bank dropping that AWP for Smith, so it looks like this double AWP play is going to be a core tactic for Titan. There's the shot, and it's going to miss. Smith misses his as well, and now Crazy Guy's got that angle. Another flash goes out, and a nice nade on a Crazy Guy who doesn't have Kevlar, so that did massive damage to him.
It's, again, interesting. We can see the entire team was grouped up around. They wanted that pick so they could take the long push really fast. So interesting. I wonder if we'll see that come to fruition. But either way, these AWPs are really just firing off so often here. So many pick attempts coming in, and it is Titan that are hitting their shots finally in this round. RPK is going to get challenged, but even if they manage to get long control here, it's going to be hard to build off of that with only 2 players. And there it is. That's an excellent kill. That's quite clean onto RPK. But now we're in this dilemma. They don't have anybody to control space, and Shox capitalizes magnificently.
Yeah, timing is just off for Dark Lord to start looking for that backstab. So Shox, he's going to have the element of surprise here. Dark Lord carrying that bomb as well. They're out of nades to work with. Skyred, they're down on gear, and it's a 2-on-4 situation. So there's the first one onto Smith and Shoxy. Shoxy, he's getting a little sloppy there. I think he's still trying to adjust to that A4.
Maybe he didn't have his espresso this morning.
Yeah, his croissant.
How do you do it in France? And in Milan, it's like in Italy, it's espresso.
Yeah, you guys do the espresso and that little bun or whatever.
Yeah,
the biscotti.
Exactly.
But yeah, in France, you usually do baguette coffee. Some croissants.
Baguette. All right, here we go. RPK is going to be defending this long push. They're not looking for the quick pick with the AWP because they don't have any money. It is just Tech 9s for days, but it's not going to pan out. We get a complete massacre there. The graveyard. And 7-3 is the score, so Titan are really starting to create quite a buffer of rounds as well as a buffer of money. And I hear the ooh there. I think that's going to be because of the double AWP.
Yeah, this is where it gets interesting. They're going to go for the double op as well. Crazy Guy's still top fragging for Skyred. We've seen what he's capable of. But Johnny P's here as well, and they're really looking to gap someone. 2 shots ring out. They give away the fact that they have the double op without really getting anything in return. And Smith's going for an old tried-and-2 tactic. I mean, that's the thing. Smith wouldn't attempt this ever versus a top European team because it's been figured out. The flash over mid doors into the crouch peak. I mean, you have guys pre-aiming when they know that Smith has an op. That position just to counter him. The fact that he uses it versus Skyred is kind of indicative of how confident Titan are now with how this match is going. Although Crazy Guy, he's gonna be like, Smith, enough of your shenanigans, bro.
Give us some respect. And
still the 1-for-1.
It's quite interesting how much pressure Titan are throwing onto middle. I mean, Existence AWPing there as well. And here's the info play coming in from Titan. Pop flashing Scream, taking up the Dark away, looking for those engagements. And even though Scream, I think, should feel very confident in those engagements, he's going to realize, all right, the proper play here is not to risk it, it's to hold onto position and fall back. And we've got a lot of players here for Titan towards that B bomb site, moving into middle as Skyred make their cat take move finally, quite late as well into the round. Existence might be able to get a quick shot here. Scream, in fact, he will pick up the frag as Zach crosses over the catwalk. There's only 3 players left now for Skyred.
Yeah, it comes down to Shoxy. This is it. Needs to hit that headshot on Dark Lord, and he's doing big damage. Nade onto him, and Dark Lord hits the headshot, but then Scream is rotated in. And that's the main thing here. This is the big difference that you're noting, or that you have to notice in this match, is that Skyred, they're making good calls. They're just so slow. They're hesitant to rotate quickly in and commit to them. And so Titan, you can see Titan are just rotating in every time. They've got an extra guy there on the side that they're trying to push into Skyred, and that's just shutting them down. So Skyred, I mean, this is also what we expect to see, right? If you don't have the experience versus the European teams, I mean, decisions have to be made in a split second, and they have to be acted on just as quick. And so that mode of hesitation is really costing Skyred right now.
So, Smith's anti-eco, let's take the AWP into dark. Let's go.
Yeah, this is just really dumb.
Smith has donned the Rambo bandana, and we've got the quick push from Shox as well up Catwalk. It doesn't get any more quintessential than this. And there it is. Dark Lord will pick up the kill onto Shox. So good punish there, and that's an M4 claimed as well. Considering that they have armor, this could be quite nice. They could make a round of this. Smith's now peeking down Catwalk to try to get the refrag as Dark Lord is going to shoulder the angle. He'll miss the shot though. And Smith has to be careful. Skyred might finally challenge mid. This is something I really wanted to see from them, as we have Titan looking for the response, but the smoke goes down. Scream is laying down the fire there from the window, but he is soon to get caught in the side, and that might just be a clear bomb site. But how much damage will they take trying to get that bomb planted?
Yeah, Dark Lord, he peeks out. What is this, Zach? He just commits, and he takes big damage because of it. Smith's waiting on the angle. He's got that AWP, goes in with the pre-fire, and a double kill for Smith. Really making up for the missed shots and the forced aggression earlier on. He gets both kills, 3 kills total in the round. But between him and Scream, they did a really good job. Scream, still good to see that he's the headshot machine. He's top fragging right now with 15 kills for Titan.
Yeah, it feels like it'd be cool to see from Skyred a way to punish Titan from playing such heavy middle, because Titan are playing a really heavy mid focus, either with 2 AWPs or having like loads of people generally just milling around in that area or trying to find aggressions there. So as you mentioned, they are playing quite passively, and again they're going double AWPs. So looks like that's the answer they want to find. They want to outpick Titan. So they saw it coming, but Smith did avoid the shot. He's found his way to Xbox. But what else are we going to see here? The quick long push comes in, and RPK will deflect most of it, but he will finally go down. But that's still an advantage for Titan.
That's what you were talking about, right? What do you want to do if Titan are putting so much mid focus? If you can see that they're playing a 2-1-2 in a sense, because they're putting that second man on B into mid to support the mid man. You want to try and hit an extremity, right? So you go the long rush is the right call to make. It's just that RPK, he did so much damage to them initially. They're just getting whittled down. Crazy Guy will find the kill onto Shox, but pretty low impact kill. They have the bomb control at this point, Titan, and they're actually going aggressive. This is Smith, man. This is when Smith just has a total lack of respect for his opponent. He really does weird things.
Yeah, the bandana's on, and Existence will finish off Crazy Guy. Crazy Guy's been the standout, absolutely.
Scream might be pissed because Smith just body blocked him, stopped him from getting that AK.
Oh yeah. The AK is
that's what Scream wants.
Pretty hot property right now to have yourself an AK on the CT
Smith,
side.
listen here, bro. You're the support player. You get out of my way. It's not the other way around.
That's gonna be a fun dynamic. Smith's now going aggressive again, and we've got the fast push, it looks like, into the B-bomb site from Skyred. Down goes the Flames. Now that's actually going to stop Skyred, and in fact, they're not going to smoke it down and rush it through. And Smith is going to be aggressive in dark still. Is he going to catch Crazy Guy? He will. There's the frag, and the spray comes in from Carr, and Scream just gets himself a tiny little 4K. Looks very easy indeed, and Skyred, oh dear, they are really suffering at the moment. 11-3 is a really big deficit, and Titan, we can see on their money, that really reflects the kinds of rounds we're seeing.
Yeah, well, for the past several rounds, they've been keeping 3-4 players alive in the round, so it's not going to get any easier here for Skyred. Double flash over, late flash as well, allowing Smith is just going to keep pushing dark. But again, Skyred, they want to get out fast onto long. Molotov did go down, but 2 of them snuck behind blue. This might catch RPK off guard, and yeah, he's just got a nade in his hand. Completely wanked, and now it's going to be Shox walking in, and this might be around here for Skyred. They're trading effectively. They've got a 2-on-4 situation now going on to the A site.
But we do have 2 very angry Frenchmen ready to try to save this one. Existence has been boosted up by Elevator, so he can try to stop the push with that AWP, whilst Scream can do damage from below, and that nade is going to miss its mark, and Existence is going to get 2 frags, and it's all on Scream now. The 1-on-2, he'll find the first player, tries to tap down the last, but he's going to have to rethink this engagement as he backs away, and Johnny P goes for the reload. So A lot of time left as the round has been so fast, which is really nice for Johnny P, considering that he can take the bomb absolutely anywhere right now, which is why Scream is just waiting in the middle of the map. It's pretty much the best thing for him to do at this point.
Yeah, exactly. Sit around, wait. Wherever the bomb goes, he's got a kit, so he's got time to act. Johnny P, it's going to be on Johnny P right now. He's going to start running this clock down low. 30 seconds left. He wants to have time to go for some plays. And yeah, this is where Scream starts to doubt himself. He starts looking into mid, starts trying to figure out where exactly this is coming from. But he's got the right read. Oh no, the timing. Oh, if Johnny P went across right then. Scream spots up, and Johnny P doing the damage. Drops Scream down to 8 HP, 10 seconds left. No HE here for Scream. This could be easy if he had one, but it's going to be the safe plan for Johnny. Spots out the man on Cat. Let's see. Now he knows where Scream is coming from. Oh. And he will get the kill.
Good save there, and what a timing, question of just timings there. It's always really nerve-wracking being the CT in that position, but we can always see, like, from the terrorist perspective, how calm it is, because you can just do whatever you want. You can just sit there, you're just chilling. You can just go whenever you want to go, and Johnny P will win that round. So that's 4 rounds on the board at least, but I mean, Titan, we could really see them again towards the end of this half, taking a lot of liberties, just saying, okay, we're going to have some fun right now, we're going to push a lot more. Smith is going low dark, Shox is doing loads of mid pushes, way more than usual, so that, you know, they're just starting to play around with it. And I think that setup we saw with the Existence Smiths double open mid, I don't think that's going to be super common to or something that we should really expect when they're playing, for example, Hellraisers, if that ends up on a Dust 2, which it could very well do later on. But we're into the pistol round here in the second half. Perhaps Skyred can pull themselves together a very good start. Their pistol round on T side was really well thought out. I'm very curious how the meta looks from the Vietnamese side.
Well, double push out up onto Cat. They're hoping to see if they can't catch somebody off guard here. There's Zach taking point, but he's got support from Toucan, I believe. Or no, that is going to be Dark Lord backing him. But they spot them out in lower dark. Now there's some information. RPK gathering that for his team. This is 2 and 3. I mean, if they go straight up Cat, this is going to be big. And Titan, they don't want to work around it. They're just going to take this fight head on, and Dark Lord hits a sick headshot. They're running right into the blender. Existence, he's going to be able to bring it back, though. And for a moment there, you thought perhaps Skyred had it. But Johnny P, he's still alive on this site, doing the best that he can, and he's got Toucan there to support him, but Johnny P just locks on, takes out Scream. But 2 quick headshots. Again, as soon as they get a frag, it's like Titan just come right back harder.
It's this guy again, though. It's the crazy guy. He's coming in from Catwalk. He knows that where both players are, but it's not going to be enough. That choke point's too much to handle. RPK too hot with a Tech 9. It was a really nice effort, but Skyred will lose the round. So this could be a fast one now, unless Skyred are able to find some kind of amazing force buy or something. But force buy on this map is really hard to win as the CTs in the way that things are developing in the meta. Like, the T sides are playing it so much smarter these days that it can be very, very difficult indeed. But if Titan play cocky, if they give them opportunities, then it is definitely possible for Skyred to swing a nice round in here.
Let's see. I mean, crazy guy, he's just, again, challenging in mid. This could be it, though. Yep. Scream. So good. He was just waiting to hear for the shot. It's like, keep shooting, crazy guy. Keep shooting. Comes around that corner, takes his face off. Easy first kill there for Scream. Scream is certainly, like, this is just a field day for him. He's got to be feeling so good right now. Flash to clear out Cat. Another spray down, although RPK robs him this time. Sit down, Scream. Sit down.
Come on, 1D, let's go.
He gets another one.
Nice stuff there from Johnny P.
Oh,
there
baby!
we go. There you go. Toucan is going to be coming in with a scout, but I think Existence was kind of flirting with the idea of just dropping in on him there, but the bomb is going to be planted, and Toucan's going to come in from Cat. He's got the scout, he's got the CZ, some Kevlar as well. Problem is, though, is that neither player is going to die from just one torso here. He's going to have to find a headshot with those scouts to get an instant kill. This is going to be a really hard battle for Toucan. No nades either, no kit, time, everything is playing against him in this situation. Now, here we go. Shox is just going to go in with the MP7. Oh, what a sick flick there from Toucan. It's not going to really help him out, though. Existence finds the shot in the end. But a lot of damage done there with that deke. I like how Johnny P just sat there, just casually, just taking him down.
I think Titan were feeling a little nervous there. They're all spraying at him, and he's just, he's like, any other day, bros. I mean, they're running in trying to get the job done, but he is impossible to kill.
Look at this. Look at the
I
dodge.
love this one. He's just like, boom.
So nice. All right, full eco from Skyred. So this is, of course, we don't really expect all that much from this, nor do they. I should not think. And we'll get the pushes all over the place from Titan. They are basically pushing every single position on the entire map right now. And that's actually going to cost them a little bit because, as we can see, Zach's going to pick himself up an AK. Now, Are they just gonna leave the bomb and just hunt him down? Are they really gonna do this? Or are they gonna plant this bomb? All right, they're gonna go plant the bomb. I think that's definitely the smarter choice. Zach's just gonna keep himself alive. They vaguely know where he is as well. So once that bomb does go down, we can already see that Existence is on the hunt. So Zach is gonna have to deal with quite a few players, very likely. I don't think they want him to necessarily keep this AK, and they know he's got no Kevlar.
Let's see. I mean, he knows where he's coming from now, Zach. And yeah, I mean, Titan, they're willing to just go ahead, and look at how confident they are as well. It's not like they're backing each other, like they're going together. They could literally walk into a series of duels that Zach could win. If he gets another kill, this is going to be good. I mean, Titan's money's going to take that hit, but RMPK is going to catch him looking the wrong way, and it's going to work out perfectly for Titan. 14-4 right now, and Titan, they're just looking like they're cruising right now. They're on cruise control.
Yeah. I mean, we will see the AWP on Crazy Guy again. And Crazy Guy's a cool name. It reminds me, there was a very famous American player in Quake called Crazy Man, and he would always abbreviate his name as CZM. Very, very famous little reference there for anyone who followed Quake. But here we go, Crazy Guy, the AWPer. He's been doing a lot for his team. He's actually going to take it to B, it would seem, which is an interesting choice. Now, Titan, a bit spread out, going for the typical default here, upper dark control. They have control of Longhouse as well, coming towards mid around 120 to the 110 window, looking for that cat take. So really standard default play here from Titan so far, and this could build into any kind of round.
Scream. They're kind of just picking around. This is all map control right now for Titan, and they don't want to drag this out, it looks like. They don't want to make this last any longer than it has to. And it's just going to be a straight-up commit on Cat, putting Scream up there, looking for that headshot. He's going to set up that smoke for CT as well. And this is just looking like it's going to be the A take for Titan. We have the man rotating back in here. RPK is going to get up on Cat to join the troops. But they get a sense of this Dark Lord. He's working his way back through CT. There's also the second man who was playing from mid. They could have 4 players on this A site very quickly here, Skyred.
They're going to go for the drop as well. Johnny P's there on the slope. He's going to smack down Scream. And there's multiple players oncoming. They're all falling here from the French side. And Zach, if he can shut down Shox, this round is going to look super sweet here for Skyred. And he will indeed get the frag. So Smith's on 46 HP, 3 players to deal with. It's going to be a tough one. And Darklord still in position. He's going to spot Smith, make the call for his teammates. You're slowly just going to close down those angles. So Smith is a little bit boxed in at this point. He can't really go back as he'll have to contend with the AWP of Crazy Guy, so he's going to have to push forwards. And here he goes. So he spotted both players, but he will finally fall to the Dark Lord. And what is actually interesting, Semler, is that we very typically, if there's like a one AWP, we would always see that almost on car. That's like the safe kind of thing we see. But it's Crazy Guy's taking it to B, and I wonder if Titan have really even thought about this, or if they even really care.
Oh yeah, you know what I think Titan need to do? They need to call the dentist because they've got some cavities after that round. It's too sweet. It's too sweet.
Nice.
I mean, Skyred, that's showing them, you know, Titan, if you telegraph your plays, we're good enough to be able to pick up on that. They made the right call, Skyred. They had the guys in position, and I think that call, that was the confidence that let them get those shots. So this is really shaping up into much more of a fun match. I mean, yes, the scoreline is very one-sided, but there's a lot to take away from this game. Skyred are really showing that they aren't that far behind. It isn't this huge gap. It reminds me of like how Kaboom, you know, would Fallen back in the day, where it's like, okay, I've clearly done my homework. I know what the European teams want to do. Now it's just a matter of figuring out how to execute it.
Yeah.
With our team, with our talent.
Oh, this could be so nice. There's kill number 1 with the AWP. Crazy Guys just laying into them at the back of the B plateau. There's number 3, and we've got a very low RPK. He's now cold on the floor as Existence comes in. He's the guy left with a P250. What are you going to do, Existence? Got 3 players to try to take down. The bomb is at the feet of these CT players of Skyred, and Johnny P is going to be guarding that on the door. Existence very, very cautious that now maybe someone could be flanking him. This is a hard spot to deal with, and Darklord's going to take some positioning into the bomb site, which is really smart. And I'm not sure if he knows exactly where Existence is, as he's kind of looking towards Big Box there, but he will finally get the frag, and Existence will go down. Great defense, and I was talking about them, you know, maybe thinking about where the AWP was. Kind of paid off. That Crazy Guy was sitting at the back of B plat, just chilling in that round.
And the thing is that Skyred have also shown that Johnny P's willing to op. And so right now, Titan have got to be wondering, do they have the money to go for the double in the next buy round? Because Titan are going to be ecoing right now. This should be an easy, clean round here for Skyred. But what happens in the next one? Okay, we know where the guy wants to take it, but can we actually try and punish elsewhere, or will a second op be waiting for us? Titan, like, Existence just going to be factoring all this information that he's gathered over the course of this map into his computer.
the computer that is his brain.
Yeah, and it's just going to spit out the play. Go up, cat.
All right, so they're just going to go for that quick plant attempt here with a very low investment, but it is time. They could absolutely hit all the heads and just win the round. So Johnny P's got a lot of work to do with this M4. He's not really got a lot of support, to be honest, and that bomb is going to go down. So this is a kind of awkward position, but Johnny P is landing a few shots. He's got Dark Lord there to try to cover, and there are the jump shots coming in as well, so the remainder of their lineup will be spotted and promptly eliminated. But job done, really, for Titan. I mean, they invested next to nothing into that one. They got the bomb plant, they got a kill. They're completely happy with this round, and I mean, Skyred can be as well, because they're going to be building money, but still a big deficit.
I was about to say, no, they don't have enough money for the op if they want it, but Zach's got 4750 if they want to go for it. I would love to see the double op, but no, it looks like it's going to be the M4. I mean, still solid play from Johnny P. I mean, the one thing I think he was really just worried about getting dinked in the face as soon as he saw the steps coming past, so he just played it super safe. Didn't challenge, didn't give Titan too much to work with. Well, existence is there, and he catches out Toucan. Toucan playing a bit too close to the doors. Shocks, walks out, gets the entry frag on Zach on long. Well, now this is it. Titan, they're looking like they're done with this, although Crazy Guy's got something to say about that. He picks up the 1 kill, but RPK, what a sick headshot from him. Doesn't let him get back through the window to safety.
Yeah, this round seems very much the case of dominoes. We get one player picked off here, one player picked off there, caught out position there, and it all falls apart. Unfortunate for Skyred, because we couldn't really see them construct a round because of that. But what I'm curious about is whether Existence is going to say, wait a second, we spotted that they Crazy Guy, if he picks up the AWP, he's always going to be on B. That means there's no AWP on car position. That's like usually the most dangerous thing about doing the A split these days. So it feels like just a solid A execute. They could do it blind, would just be super effective, because Johnny P, he's really slow to get any reinforcements usually. He's playing by slope. He can be really easily just naded down, if not killed entirely by nades. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Also curious to see if he can hold on to this weapon. They're going to boost up into elevate. I don't think they spotted Johnny P on the bomb side.
They have no idea he's there. Johnny P, you got to peek out. There you go. Gonna be a bit more expensive than you wanted it to be, Titan. And they even get the AWP for Crazy. There we go. That's an interesting round.
Yeah, that's actually a really big deal, to be honest. Although that said, Titan are on match point, so on map point, but yeah. So double up. There you go. That's what you're looking for. We're gonna get it. We're gonna get it in this round, and I'm still expecting an A execute from Titan. I'm just calling it. They're gonna do it.
Oh, he gets the leg shot.
Wow. He's pretty crazy, man.
Dude, Johnny P, there we go. Double AWP. It comes into play. It's just a little bit too late. If only they could have had a few more rounds on their T side, Skyred, this could have been a really sick match. I mean, we still have to think that Titan are just going to lock this down. They have 8 rounds to do it in. But Skyred showing that they actually have some depth to their playbook.
And they might not expect this now, because we're talking about how they've never seen it all played in the car position. They expect Johnny P to be rifling. Do they know about this? I don't know that they do.
Johnny P got the first kill, so they know that Johnny P's got an op.
And they're looking for him at the moment, but they're not going to find him. He's actually going to fall all the way back. I can't like this very defensive play. Oh, right in the back of the head. Smith is going to go down checking Goose. And Johnny P's looking for another pixel shot. He's going to miss it, unfortunately, but he's got a lot of teammates to come in and help support him for the retake. This is a really cool and very well disciplined round from Skyred, taking it slow and easy. But that said, Scream's going to be knocking heads off. It is just 3 kills back to back. Oh, 5 kills back to back there. That was brutal there from Titan, and that is going to win them the first map. But we saw a lot of cool stuff there for sure.
Yeah, Johnny P showing that he's I mean, there is definitely like individual aim talent on this team. There's no doubt about it. It's what's really coming down to, as in most matches, I think it's just confidence, and in Skyred's particular case, experience. They clearly done their homework. They have an idea of how the European teams are playing and how to incorporate that into their game. Now it's just all down to experience versus these kinds of teams. When do you need to make the decision? What the timings are? All this stuff that you really only get getting to play on European lands. And just ask Cloud9. So this is it. We're going to go ahead and take a quick break, guys. And when we come back, we'll be going into map 2, which will be Inferno between Titan and Skyred.